Hey everyone. Um, it's probably blurry because I'm uploading a video. It's 95% complete, so it shouldn't take too much longer to upload. I'm trying to find my live on YouTube. Okay, can you guys hear me and see me okay? Because I know it's going to be blurry. Hello, Mom and Diane. Shows 5 people in here so far. And if you would, there should be a poll as you enter. Please take part in that poll because I'm seriously considering changing how I do live streams, at least temporarily. I'm wanting to reduce the number of live streams. I've been doing it every Monday at 6:00 for a while. I would say about a year. But we are very busy right now during the springtime, and not as many people are on YouTube as often during the spring and summer months. So, for those of you who do show up, I would like to know your thoughts on that. What you would like to see happen. Would it be easier if I did less of them, or do you want to continue to do the weekly thing? But there's a lot going on, and it's going to be that way for a lot of people during the summer and spring. Rebecca Davis is in here, and Lori Carp, Linda T from Illinois, Ovita, howdy. And I don't know if I'm on YouTube. I'm streaming through StreamYard, and I'm on my phone on YouTube, and I can't see the results of the poll. Out and about with Sam Ian, $20 super chat. Scott owes me some maple syrup, so here's the money for that. Well, I hope you get that maple syrup. Joanne Suggs is in here, and Kristen from Lazy C Homestead. Kristen, I sent you a text today. Did you get that? Because I want to make sure that I sent it to the right person, since you just recently gave me your number. Jody Young is in here. Hello, Jody. And could someone tell me where we are on the poll? Because I can't see it. Not on YouTube. I don't understand why I can put up a poll and not see the results of it. I wonder if I have to close it to actually see it. Oh, but you did get my text, right, Kristen? Linda says whatever works best for me. We have gotten so much since we moved. Okay. I was like, what does that mean? I get it now. Hang on just a second. Oh, you showing me the poll?
Yeah.
It disappeared. Oh, okay. Since we moved to the new house, not only have we gotten more animals, we've gotten more involved in what we do as a YouTube channel, and learning how to homestead. But I moved from completely wooded lot to double the space, and a lot of grass, a lot of mowing, weed eating, brush hogging, and we do it every week. I don't know what we're going to do next week about the mower, because it's kind of the muffler fell off. So we'll have to look at that, see if it's something that I can do, or I have to get somebody else to do it. Amy at Living in Abundant Grace is here. Hey, Amy. Anyway, we've gotten just about twice as many goats, and then we went and got the cows, and we're getting into the poultry, and there's no telling what to come next. My mindset right now is I got to buy more grass eating animals to make up the difference on how much grass I have. Hey, Charles, Fallen Arkansas Veterans. I will tell you guys that I have a video. Actually, it's uploading right now. It should, if the screen's a little bit fuzzy, it's because I've got a video uploading. It's at 97%, so it shouldn't take much longer. But I will go ahead on Instagram, and sometimes during the live chats, I will go ahead and tell you that we did get some more cattle. And that'll be on the next video. I sold 4 goats for the babies. 3 of the 4 were bucklings, so that is good for me because bucklings aren't as easy to sell. Sometimes, I mean, they're easy. They're pretty easy to sell, especially if they're young. But when you have 4 and 5 of them, it's it can make you a little bit nervous. The difference in the kind that I have, the Nigerian and maybe a meat goat, if you have a meat goat, if you have bucklings, you sell them for meat. If you can't sell it online, you take it to an auction and they'll sell. Of course, anything will sell at an auction, just when you get, what it's worth. Meat goat, you can pretty much, get what they're worth. But when you're looking at Nigerian dwarfs or even pygmy goats, really it just depends on how comfortable people are with the economy, and just how there could be a lot of factors and that would change how quickly or how easily you can sell the little bucks for. What kind of mood people are in during that time. And so I wasn't sure how well things would sell right now, being the smaller goats. But I had one couple come in and buy 3 of the boys, and then a woman bought one of Onyx's doelings. I'm keeping the 2 little ones, but she bought the other doeling. There were 3 does and 1 buck in her. What do you call it? Is it a litter? Babies in a sibling group and goats. What is that called? Hey, Paul Honeyman is in here, and Heather Hopper. Can y'all hear the dogs in there? Sustainable Path Homestead. Hello, good to see you in here. So anybody know what that's called? A sibling group of goats. Is that a litter or what? A pack? Herd? Is it a herd? What is that? Anyway, she bought the doe, and I hadn't put any of those up for sale. She actually, Cassie Walker, I don't know if she came to Cassie or Cassie went to her. I don't know how it went, but she's the one that introduced her to me, and because she was interested in buying a pet, and a gaggle of goats. And so actually Cassie sold that one. As many as she had, it could be called a litter. She had 4 of them. Is it called a kidling? I do not know. Kidling. Okay, where are we at on the? If you're coming in, please participate in the poll. I would like everyone's opinion, and I'm also going to put one up on the community tab. Changing a herd of kids. Changing the way we do things is always kind of not scary, because that's kind of a strong word, but if I wait, let's say I quit for a minute. Let's say I quit doing lives for a minute. Then it would be hard to come back to this time. By the time you wait so long and come back in the fall or winter, then people have gotten used to going other places during this time frame. So, but another thing is that I might, if I do change it, I might move it to maybe 6:30 or 7. Because I feel like more people could come in during that time. But Paul, Heather says a group of baby goats is called a litter. Our new land is in here. You guys, I was just thinking about you guys the other day. Haven't seen you in a while. Haven't seen you anywhere. Hope you guys are doing okay. My Raindrop Life, hello. Let's see. Google says it's a lit. Is that spelled right, Amy? Let's see. Did I post a video today? Yes, you did. I posted 2 of them. One of them you ladies will love, I promise. Yeah, I saw right before I came on where you posted one about some kind of flower. I don't know much about flowers. I like flowers. I just don't know much about them. So, the other problem is that I don't want to get burned out. And we are really busy. Really, really. It's hard to slow down enough to film. A litter or herd of goats. Okay, we got, I show 19 people in here. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Litter. She meant litter. So for the last video, the last time I was here, I talked about, you guys probably just sit there and talk to each other. I don't know. Talked about a video where I got like 3,000 views on, which is unusual for me. And thank you, Jovita. And then I posted the video about the problems I had with my cows, my Dexter. And then this last video I did was an update on all of the goats and the birds. And that one is now a little over 3,000 views. So I'm excited to see that the views are going up. Now the one with the cattle didn't hit 1,000, but it was several hundred views. The problem is getting those 2 with the 3,000 views, or 3,000 plus views. It's harder. It makes it really hard to come up with a title and thumbnail for each video that I have, because how do you compete with that when you're only used to getting 200 and 300 views, and you get one with 3,000 views or 2 with 3,000 views? How do you compete with that? So, in the video, in the comments, tell me what you like, what you don't like. If you see a thumbnail you like or caught your eye, not even if you like it. I mean, if it just got your attention when you saw it, when you're scrolling through, let me know. Send me an email, something. Let me know where I can change it. Kristen says, Google says a group of kid goats is a trip or tribe. Trip or tribe. That is interesting. Thank you, Jody. You didn't. No, Paul, I didn't. Uh, Ariel, Viking, Venture, and Victuals. Victuals. I hug. What does that say? I hugged that like button on the way in, and it fainted. It's a trip, all right. Yes, it is. Terry is in here. Sorry I'm late. Just finished dinner. See, and that's what I'm saying. A lot of people are finishing dinner, and I was thinking if later on moving the live stream to a different time. But Terry, be sure to take that poll. Huh. Let me see where I am. Is it fuzzy? It says it's completely uploaded now. Is the picture fuzzy? Already took the poll. Matt, where are we at on that poll? What? Oh, fainted. How are the baby goats doing? The babies are good. Everybody's alive. Haven't lost any of them. I did sell 4 of them. 3 of them. Thank you, Paul. 3 of them. Oh boy.
Did you see it though?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay.
3 of them I sold, and they went to their new home this past Saturday. And the other one, the doeling, should leave next weekend, I think. And she will be 5 weeks old, and they're gonna bottle feed her. But I've been trying to get her on the bottle. So like the smallest ones, I've been giving them a bottle in the evening just to kind of to to help Onyx out, help the mother out, make sure they're getting enough because they're so small. And I've been doing it just a few days, just 1 bottle in the evening when I get home. And when I sold the doeling, and like I said, I didn't advertise it or anything, so I didn't didn't have any idea I was about to sell it. I told them that I would try giving her a bottle in the evening too, just to kind of get her used to it. And I can't get her to take it. I can't get her, the buckling, to take it. And the problem is they're still with their mom, and it's hard to when they're that old to get them to take a bottle if they're not hungry enough. And so actually when I first started, it's only been a few days, because when I first started I had fed the 2 smaller ones a bottle 2 days in a row, and then the third day I tried to put give one to the doeling that I sold. And I got distracted by this. When will I do? I don't know. When will you do a live Q&A? Yeah, I couldn't when I tried to give the doeling a bottle, I couldn't. She wouldn't take it. And Onyx doesn't want her to take it. Onyx gets all up in there, and I don't know if she wants the bottle. I don't know. She's a mess when I try to feed them. So I hope they do well when they take her away from Onyx. I hope it's easier. I'll continue to try to get her on the bottle, but I just don't see it happening while she's still there with Onyx. Sam, when will you do a live Q&A? When will Lori split screen me? Sam, you want to do it right now? I'll let you in right now. I don't have anything new going on. Nunya, Texas on the back 20. It's Jake. Jake, you're that I am Samani. Well, you didn't. The egg you gave me, and I hatched the one. I am Samani. He is doing good. Except that he doesn't know he's a bird. Jody. Go Sam, go Sam. So because he's by himself, or she. I think it's a he, but I'm not for sure. You need to send me some more, probably, but I ordered turkeys. Let's see. It was a long time ago. I ordered turkeys and the chickens, the hens, the pullets, and I got my pullets in. They are outside, and then I got those I am Samani and chicken turkey eggs from you, and then I couldn't do anything. I just hatched one. But I have turkeys coming in. They're supposed to ship out June 1st, so I should get them June 2nd or 3rd. You're not having turkey. Are you getting turkey eggs, or are you not able to hatch them? And little Frenchie Anne is in here. And she says hello to her husband and not me. Makes me sad. I didn't call him a chicken. Did I? Oh, hens are sitting, he says. Been raining on and off for 3 days now, but the corn is sucking up, and so is the I don't know what that is. Can't collect anymore. Okay. Yeah, that rain is good for us, but a lot of mowing. A lot of allergies. Possum Run Homestead is in here. Everybody say hi to Mama V at Possum Run. Kudzu. Everybody's saying hi to Mama V. Let's see. We have a lot of turkeys' eggs in the incubator here, and one of our hens is sitting too. So many more cute turkeys to come. Cool. I ordered, like I said, it's been a while, but I ordered just 2 of the royal palms, and I wish now that I had ordered more. I don't know what I was thinking, but I ordered 6 of the slate, blue slate, and I'm excited that they're hopefully going to come, and this flu that's going around isn't going to keep that from happening. But at the same time, I'm not really ready. I need to make a place for them to go. Huh. Tornadoes. Everything comes from China or Japan. Probably true. But again, I still need to make a place. Terry. So I didn't get a tractor. Dad got a tractor. And the tractor is hanging out in my shop. So I get to hang out on a tractor. Exactly. This is true. This is true. Paul, I should have read yours before I put it up there, but luckily it didn't come back to bite me that it didn't. They can go with the other not so chicken. That not so chicken needs a place to go. He's smaller than the other birds because he's younger. He's a lot younger. And so I tried to put him with the Banny Rooster the other day and his little flock. And he wasn't having it. The Banny wasn't having it. I stuck my hand in the chicken run where the I Am Samani was and just picked him up. I mean, he just lets me pick him up. I like Spanish moss. Can y'all see that when I change screens? Can you see that I'm doing that? You guys, oh wow, that sounds like. Well, not always. Sometimes you do. It's not it. Yes, we can. It's not always cussing though. That I don't want on the screen. That I don't want to point out. Out and about with Sam I Am, people use Spanish moss to bed their flowers and small gardens to hold moisture. What's up, Mike? Sherry. Mike, you need a tractor. Okay, guys, I'm out of things to say. What's the topic? Matt, show me the poll, and so far in here, we're doing it once a week is ahead. But then we get to these points where I don't have anything to say. You guys going to bring the topic of discussion? I still have to see the video that Mike put up. Near future plans for the new place. Are you asking me, Charles? How is Greg doing? Greg is fine. He's in the other room because my nephew is here. Sherry Wright, by the way, hello from beautiful Colorado. Hello, Sherry. Wally brought Mike a tractor yesterday, but said he could only use it for the day. This one isn't a big one. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I couldn't tell you. It's green. It's John Deere, but just brush hog with it. Mike doesn't put up videos. Okay, wait a second. I got lost. Tiny Tim Posey, hello. There it is. That's what I'm trying to find. Lori can ride around on a tractor, but Big Mike don't yet. What's up with that, Terry? You know, he didn't talk like he was from England right there. Lori can ride around on a tractor, but Big Mike don't yet. That doesn't sound like England. Charles, yes, future plans. this year's to hang in there. There's a lot to do. There's so much inside and out. Like, the place was vacant for a few years, and it's 20 acres, not 19 and a half acres. It's a lot of land for me. I do know that Greg is there. Greg does help, but everything that Greg does, I have to supervise or make sure he follows through, or make sure he puts it up, or I'm just actually having him work. A lot of times it would be easier just to do it myself. Except if it's heavy, then it'd be easier to make him do it and stand there with the whip. But so a future plans right now this year, just to hang in there and get used to this. I don't come from a family. We didn't live on a farm. We didn't live in the country. We always lived in the suburbs. Living on land is what I've always wanted my whole life. And so the first bit of land I was on was 10 acres, but like I said, it was wooded. There's not really a whole lot to do as far as the upkeep on wooded acreage. So if you talk about doing a garden, or having animals, there's more work there. That's where I started out with chickens and ducks, and I think I had 5, 6 goats was the most I had. Maybe the top would be 4 does and 2 bucks. But like this year, even my does had more kids than they usually do. So it's just like trying to get used to, it's a lifestyle, but part of that lifestyle is working harder. It's working more than what we realize. And the more that you have, the more that you have on your farm or your homestead, and the more self-sufficient that you want to be or try to be, that there's more work that has to be done. And you don't see that a lot of times in the videos that YouTube creators put out. Because if we were to put out every time we went outside and brush hogged or weed eated or mowed or trimmed hooves, you see 1, 2, maybe 3 videos, depending on how long they've been on YouTube, of hoof care or of vaccinations, or just a number of things that you do with cleaning out chicken pens. You would get bored of watching it. So you don't see how much work actually goes into it. And so to answer Charles's question of what my future plans are, I do plan on getting more, but this year my plan is to learn how to do what I'm doing. Of course, I would like to get some things done on the inside of the house. Right now, we do not have furniture. We have chairs, but we don't have a kitchen. We don't have air conditioning. So this year's kind of tough. But as we learn how we want to do things, as we get things done, it will become easier. Not because there's less work. Well, in part there would be less work that would need to be done, but there will always be work there. But you kind of, it's like starting a new job and having to learn everything, and it seems overwhelming at times. And then when you get used to it and you get in your groove, then it becomes, easier, even though the work hasn't slowed down any. So I've got those turkeys coming in. I said we did get some more cattle. And that will be on the details about the cattle will be on the next video coming out later this week, which I think is going to be a premiere. I do have another buckling coming, and I'm going to buy him from Brenda at Barron Farms, and that's been the plan for several weeks now. I'm going to sell all of the kids except the two smallest one that Onyx had, and that's probably it for right now. But I'll have to make a place for the turkeys. I can't even figure out where I want. I can't even build any permanent structure because I really don't know for sure where I want everything yet. Out and about with Sam I Am says, I found Mike a tractor. It's an old steamer. Got steel paddle wheels on it. Belonged to my great grandfather. It's good for making a mailbox out of the broiler. Just take it one day at a time and as much as you can. Then bring on the next day. You like my giraffes? I'm at Mom's house. Those are Mom's giraffes. We don't have internet at the house yet. And we don't have a washer and dryer set up. I do have a washer and dryer, just not set up because we don't have flooring in. And so we come to Mom and Dad's on Mondays and do our laundry and do our live streams and upload videos. I could get internet at the house. I guess I can. I haven't tried, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I could get internet at the house. It's just without the house being set up, there's so many things that could happen to the what do you call the little box. It just seems like a headache. It just seems like it'd be a headache. And I have to come over here and do laundry anyway. So, why not do it over here? Little Southern Brothers. Is anyone a tomato growing pro on here? I am not a tomato growing pro, but I will tell you that does remind me. In just a second, that reminded me. I voted for once a week, forgetting you needed to do live at your mom's. I thought it would save you time to do your lives on the farm, so you did not need to edit. Sorry. So I would still, Linda, I want to know what you guys want more than anything. If I just did totally what I would want, I would reduce the lives, and I'm not sure how much I would reduce it. But right now, I just want to know what you guys want. There's people who watch the live streams and don't watch videos. And then there's people who watch videos and don't watch live streams. So I would still make videos. And yes, live streams, doing those once a week would save time. If you like doing live streams, and most of the time I do, but it's also exhausting for me. People who are more outgoing, it's nothing to them. It probably energizes them, but I wouldn't have to edit. You come in here and you do your hour or 2 hours or whatever it is you've set aside, and then you're done for the week. If that's how you did your channel. But I realize that there are people who, that don't watch both. Some like the live stream and the interaction, and some could care less. So just put what you would like to see, and I will, like I said, run a poll on my community tab as well, and just kind of see what happens. Nothing like owning your own piece of America. If only we could. If only we could. Yeah, but I want that change of the way I was living. We're always on these electronics. We're always on the go. And at the house, it's the same way. It's constantly, get up, go to feed the animals, get ready, go to work, come home from work, feed the animals, check on everybody. Somebody's in trouble. Somebody's got their head stuck. Somebody's out. Something, there's always something going on. So there is a rush about it, but it's nothing like hurrying up and coming home when you live 5 minutes away from work and sitting down in time for The Walking Dead or something. And when The Walking Dead's over, you get on YouTube and catch a live stream, and I don't know. It's just different. You pay more attention to the weather. You pay more attention to the seasons, and it kind of slows things down just a little bit rather than being on the electronics all the time. And speaking of dinner, it's funny. It'd be strange not to have a Monday Night Live with y'all every Monday, but I understand it gets to be a lot. Again, I want to know what you guys want. Watching both lives and videos. And for me personally, hey Brenda from Red Bird Farm. Right now it's difficult to watch to catch lives or watch videos. I am trying to do catch up on videos on Mondays still. It's all right, Sherry. It's all right, Sherry. So I just springtime, summertime is busy, and if you're even if you don't have all the land and animals to take care of, people are out fishing and playing sports out at the beach, doing vacations. It's just it's slow time as far as YouTube is concerned. How is the new puppy? Tucker is doing well. He's getting big. He still has his puppy teeth, but he's very big. It looks funny. He's big, and then he comes at you and smiles, and he has these puppy teeth. But Caleb he's still not with Caleb. We've seen some improvement, but I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen there. I mean, we're keeping Tucker and we're keeping Caleb, but okay, back to my garden. This reminds me. Yep, I have. Can you stream with your phone? My Raindrop Life. Yes, I could. I can't read the chat as well. If I stream from my phone and I was at home, I wouldn't be able to read the chat. I wouldn't be able to interact as well, which would be the purpose of the stream. If I was to take the live stream around to to show you what was going on at the house, then there wouldn't be much of a purpose for a video. So until I get like internet at the house and I can sit down with my my laptop, and it's not that I'm here. I still have to come here to do laundry. He does have a very big bark. Fishing to me is like saying squirrel to a dog. Okay, back to the garden. So I had some things planted in those raised bed. I had, and keyword is had. Donna, do I have a hot spot? I don't have much of one. It would not be a good stream. I had carrots and onions and tomato plants and actually some potatoes in one bed. A couple of radish plants just for fun. I like radishes a lot. Bell peppers and lettuce. I think that's it. I don't know. But those little goats, the little baby goats, they can come inside and in and out of that pen as they please. And it never dawned on me that those little baby goats would get in that garden and eat anything. But they did. They ate. There was carrots growing, the green stem, and onions, and they ate all of that. They ate the lettuce. They ate the radishes, the green that's sticking up. They ate leaves off of a lot of the bell pepper plants. And I'm trying to think. They ate everything except the potatoes and tomatoes. Ariel Viking Venture and Victuals is listening as she puts on coffee. Devil Dog, hello. Anyway, so that stunk. But I do have tomatoes. Dad, don't freak out. I have tomatoes. So I had couple cucumber plants and some kind of squash growing inside, and I took them out there, and I got rid of, I sold those 3 boys. So I'm hoping that doeling stays in with mom, since there's not a bunch of boys out to run with. My human kids say that is LOL. What is LOL? Okay, Donna says, I don't know much about using Hotspot, but I've heard others talk about it. Yes, I do use Hotspot occasionally to schedule these live streams. I do it on this computer before I come to mom's, so that it is advertised, I guess, all day long, so people can see it and set the reminder and remember, oh yeah, today's Monday. And I've tried uploading with Hotspot, and that takes forever. So I don't have very much or very good Hotspot, I don't know, on my phones. Yeah, so the babies, they were like mostly drinking milk, and so it didn't dawn on me. It didn't ever occur to me that they would do that. No, I haven't, Paul. And I wouldn't eat my goats, Paul, but I wouldn't mind trying some goat meat. Yeah, Tim, but I really would like to know what all of you guys think. If you're busy like I am, it might be that much fewer lives is better. Of course, if you're still online anyway. Thank you, Jody. For a Pamper Yourself Day, you deserve it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I know LOL is laughing out loud. I was reading what Donna had said at a Little Southern Brothers. Let's see, where'd that go? I don't even know where it went. I don't think Donna knew what LOL meant. Yeah. Hey, Brenda, them babies will eat it. I'm here to tell you that. And it's a good thing they didn't eat the tomato plant, because living in abundant grace tells me that is bad for the goats, poisonous to the goats or something. I always remember, but most of the time I'm still outside working. Right. Especially now that the days are longer, you stay out until dark. Even if you're not working, or even if I'm not working, I stay out as long as I can. Especially now there's no AC. Yeah, I wasn't in your live yesterday. I was in the other one shortly. I had company. What is that, Saturday? Mrs. Lone Star Pioneering had the same problem last year or the year before. She knows how to keep the critters away. Were they her critters? Because it was my goats doing it. Don Lee, hello. Good to see you in here. Blackberry Rock, Homestead, hello. Thought you'd stop in and say howdy. Can't stay long. I totally understand. With some of her chickens. Yeah, chickens do that too. And I don't know how to keep the cats out of the garden either. Besides maybe an airsoft. I don't know. Has everybody hit that thumbs up? Be sure to hit that thumbs up. Thank you, Don Lee. We have 9 minutes left. Anybody have any questions or anything that they would like to say before we get off here? I'm at Mom's. I'm not used to people walking by the window. You don't have to worry about air conditioning anymore. Happy Mother's Day, happy birthday, and Merry Christmas. Don't know what you mean there, Sam. I could get a window unit. I don't know how to explain the situation. It's complicated. I don't want to put the resources in to a large unit yet because there's a lot of things that need to get done. And I could get a window unit or two, and I'd have to pay that electric bill. That would be scary, actually. Window units, yeah, they cost more money. They cost them more electricity, right? Is Gary messing with you? No, there's neighbors. People walking down the street on the sidewalk, and it's like close to the window. We're just in a neighborhood. We are loyal. We will catch you when you can do the lives as long as I get the reminders. Well, I really appreciate that, Linda. You already have a window unit is on the way. Is it by drone? What do you mean it's on the way? Have you thought about a mini split AC unit? Actually, I have, Brenda. But I watched my window AC does great on power. That's interesting. Is it newer? Is that what it is? Hey guys, do you know, is a window unit cost more? Does it depend on like what kind of window unit you get or what? Brenda, to answer your question, a mini split. I have considered that, and I watched a video recently because I'm trying to decide what to do as it gets hot real fast. It's supposed to be springtime, and it was like the last few days. It was definitely summer. And one guy who is a I don't know, heat and air person. What do you call that? Heat and air technician. He was doing the pros and cons of the two, this mini split and the central heat and air units. What's that called? Duct work. He said that the mini splits are good, but some of the cons are that they are not made to last as long. And when you do have to have work done on one of them, it usually takes him longer to get it done, because you spend he spends most of his time in the manual and on the phone with tech support, because they're not as popular yet, and each one is built differently. Like each kind is built so much differently than the regular units, that he spends most of his time, and that's where your money's going, is his time in the owner's manual and on the phone with tech support. So that stopped me right there. Let me see. 120 is cheaper than a 220. If you put I thought you were telling me if you put chickens over the garden. Okay. Chicken wire over the garden. Have you talked to Mike at Fowler Family Farm? They have 3. Yes. No, I have. Well, yes, I have talked to him. Not about the mini splits, but I knew they had the mini splits because I saw the videos. But anyway, so he did it. He installed it, but these are new right now. He hasn't had to have them serviced. So, I mean, I don't know what he could tell me just yet. Maybe sometime. My wife just brought in my office a baby silky chick that just hatched. Thought about getting some silkies because they're supposed to be good mothers. Hey, Lainey, number 1, be yourself, 320. Creekside Maples is in here. Joni and Tony. Jody Young says, depends on the AC unit, the size of the room you are cooling. I don't. She got tired of the broody silky hen, so she just left the eggs out there, and the first one just hatched. Yeah, so that's why I thought about getting a silky hen. And anytime I wanted to hatch, say, I don't know, Jake sends me turkey eggs or something, I just stick it under a silky. Yeah. Oh, cool, Donna. What kind do you have? Okay, Sam, are you still in here? And do you know, do the different units, the utility bills on the different units, the 110 versus the 220, or any other kind of difference would make a difference on the utility bills if you use a window unit? I can't stand paying utility bills. Like, I really do not like paying utility bills. And it's not the money. It's just that I can't. I don't know. I don't like spending the money there. I don't know how to tell. It's great looking right now. It's funny. The rural water, is expensive, more expensive. Because where I came from when I moved, I was on 10 acres, but I had city water. I was on septic and city water. The water here where I am is more expensive. How are things going? Things are busy. They're just really busy. We've got a lot of changes. Seems like every weekend there's something different going on. Huh. Okay, so that's 2. Redbird, Brenda, Redbird Farm says 220 will eat your lunch, but we have a what's LG? Oh, LG 110, and it cools 4 rooms. Sam I Am says a 110 will run on a 220 grid, but not the other way around. 2 window units can keep your house cool if run at, say, 68, 70 auto. Won't run at much bill. So, okay, out and about with Sam I Am. I usually run with central heat and air. I usually keep mine at about 75, 76. Can I do that? Will that make a difference? And the reason I don't like paying electric bill, but I don't like going outside and working really hard and getting hot, coming inside to a cold house. And then when you have to go back outside, then it is hotter than it was before because you're cold inside. I don't like that. But I do like to be able to sleep at night. How long does it take them dry off and stand? I'd give them a day, Donna. I mean, you just got one. You know, they'll be walking around here in about an hour, but to be completely dry, I'd give them a day. If they're in an incubator, they can live a couple of days without food because they still have that yolk sac on them. They're still getting nutrients for a while. Which got back home from looking at a potential new homestead. Tony, I'm behind on y'all stuff. I'm not gonna lie, but I did see. I don't know if I was in a live or I saw a video or something where y'all were trying to find a new homestead, and I need to get back and see what you guys have going on over there. Okay, see you later, Possum Run. Yeah, it's time for me to get off of here. Not much difference, maybe $10. Okay. That will just make your bills less. Yeah. Well, I didn't know if I had it, if I ran it low, would it take more energy for it to I don't know, shutting off and on? Would a window unit have to do that more often than a central unit? I guess is what I'm trying to say. If that makes sense at all. I know that if any unit, like say if you have central heat and air and you can't leave your AC off all day and then come home from work and then turn it way down and expect it to heat up where you want it to without pulling a lot of juice. Yeah, so my raindrop life, that's the way I am. It would just mainly at night so I can sleep better. Right now, Creekside, I believe we're talking about window units. Now that you say that, we did talk about mini splits earlier, so I'm talking about window units. Put the window unit in your bedroom, then cut it on a little before you go to bed to cool off before you go to sleep. Yeah, once I get to sleep, I mean, with fans on, I actually get kind of cold. So I just need a little bit going to sleep at night. Now that could change when we get in August. As hot as it's been already in May, there's no telling what June, July, and August will bring. But Sunny's Place, hola amigos. Okay, Sherry, thank you for coming in. Yes, Emma, I've been on here an hour and I'm going to get off. Okay, everybody, Tommy Baldwin, Little Southern Brothers needs prayer about his blood pressure. It's okay. Yeah, I understand a lot of people are eating dinner at this time. It takes more energy to bring it back down than it does to keep it regulated. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I'm trying to get back to the bottom. Awesome. Thank you. Too bad you're not an electrician in the States. I know your dog wants you in the States. If you put it on, the AC will come on only when the inside temp gets the same as the outside temp and go off when it reaches the desired temp. So definitely auto. Now wants them out for the cash. Rambling with the brooms. Blessings. I was simply been larking, not feeling best. Okay, thanks, Scott, for letting me know that you were in here. And guys, Scott needs some prayers back in the chat. At the end, good evening, my Canadian friends at Creekside. Bonjour. Rambling with the brooms. Yeah. It's too bad. It's too bad, guys. I think we would have had fun. Okay, I am getting off of here. I don't know, something about 20 acres and some animals at the house I need to get to. But thank you guys for coming in. If you haven't taken the poll, please do that. And I'm going to put another one on the community tab. But I'm asking, the poll that I'm asking is because I want to know how you guys feel about it, not what you think that I should do for me. I want to know what the subscribers want. So please take that poll for me. And thank you guys. Bye.